Hidden away in the Bay of Bengal is a little island that the modern world hasn't really touched, North Sentinel Island. At first glance, it looks like a dream with its sandy beaches, lush green forests, and beautiful blue waters. But beneath this stunning facade lies one of the biggest human enigmas we face today. The Sentinelese, a tribe that has remained completely cut off from the outside world for tens of thousands of years, call this island home. Unlike other groups that have eventually engaged with outsiders, the Sentinelese strongly reject anyone who tries to approach them, and anyone who dares to land on their shores is met with arrows and spears. Experts in archaeology and anthropology think that the Sentinelese might have been living on this island for over 60,000 years, making them one of the longest-lasting cultures on the planet. Their way of life is still a puzzle because they avoid all contact but from afar. It seems they get by through hunting, fishing, and gathering fruit using basic tools made from stone and wood. They live in small huts and utilize fire, but we know little about their language, beliefs, or customs. To them, the outside world is non-existent, and they plan to keep it that way. The Sentinelese's hostility towards outsiders is understandable. History shows that when isolated tribes meet outsiders, it often leads to disease, violence, and ruin. Even something as minor as a cold could be devastating for them, as they lack immunity to modern diseases. Their defensive nature isn't born from hatred, but rather a need to survive. By avoiding contact, they are safeguarding their traditions, their families, and their lifestyle from a world that could unwittingly bring them harm. There have been some intense encounters with the Sentinelese throughout history. In 1880, a British naval officer took several islanders to study them, but the adults quickly succumbed to disease and the children were returned, likely instilling a lasting fear and distrust. In 2006, two fishermen who accidentally got too close to the island were killed, and their remains were never found. Then, in 2018, an American missionary named John Allen Cho tried to reach the island illegally to share his faith. Ignoring multiple warnings, he approached the tribe and was killed on the beach, leaving his body where it fell. The Indian government has banned anyone from visiting North Sentinel Island and established a 5-mile buffer zone to protect the Sentinelese tribe. Scientists worrying that contact may introduce diseases, endangering their isolated lifestyle. This law preserves their unique culture unchanged for thousands of years. Yet, the questions linger. Who are the Sentinelese at their core? What stories do they share by their fires? What traditions, songs, or beliefs have endured on that island through the ages?